What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Superman from the Justice League. So for this lesson we're going to be drawing the Henry Cavill version of Superman. Let's begin in the center of the page with the bottom edge of the brow. Let's leave a gap in the center. Start over on the left side. We'll draw a curve that goes up and then we'll bend that out. Let's line up the inside over on the right and do the same thing. Bending this up and then out. And to go back to the inside and curl up the brow. Bend this in and up and then do the same thing on the right. Let's add some thickness to the eyebrow. Starting from the outside, we're just going to taper this so it gets wider as you come in. Do the same thing on the right. And we'll fill the inside of the eyebrows in black. Now you want to tuck the eyes in underneath the eyebrow. On the outside left eyebrow, step in, draw a circle. I'm just going to tuck this in underneath. Along the inside. Let's go over towards the right and do the same thing. Bring that down towards the same height and then back up. Now trace the eyes along the inside for the pupil. Let's start underneath the eyebrow. Draw another circle going all the way around and then up. Along the top of each pupil, draw a small circle for a highlight. And then we'll fill the bottom of the pupils in black. Now from here we're going to move to the center and draw the bottom edge of the nose. Let's start over on the left, bend the nose, coming down and then up. Let's move up and draw a short curve going up and down across the bridge of the nose. Just underneath the nose, let's add a curve going up and down from the mouth. And then we'll add a bracket on the corners. Let's move back to the center, step down and add a curve coming down and up for the lower lip. Now from here we move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. From the outside left eye, let's step out and curve the head, coming down. Just going to bend that in towards the chin and go across and then up towards the right. Now I'm going to go back to the chin, draw a short line coming down across that cleft. Now around the corners of the mouth, we're going to add another fold, going around and in like a bracket. Now from here we're going to work our way along the inside of the hairline. Let's start back on the left. Go straight up, and just bend that in around the eyebrows. From here, bend this out, up, and in towards the top. Now from the top, we're just going to bend this in and then down towards the center point. Let's go to the side of the head and add the ears. We're going to start on the left, bend this up, around, and then in. Let's line that up on the right. Now I'm going to add the folds inside the ear. From the top, we'll step down, bend this up and out on either side. Go back to the inside, go around, and then hook that in. Let's go to the top left point and brush the hair over towards the right. So we're going to go up, round out the head, and just bend that down towards the side. I'm just going to come around and then pull that in on top of the ear. Let's go back over towards the left and draw the side, going around and down, round out the head, then again just pulling that in on top of the ear. Now I'm going to add some texture inside the hair. Let's start from that center point, bend this up and then out. Let's add a couple more lines along the left side, going up and in, and draw a shorter one on the end. Now we're going to move down and draw the side of the body. Let's start over on the left side, just underneath the head, bend this out and then down towards the hip. Go to the right, bring that down towards the same height. Now it's going to close off the bottom of the hip with a curve. Let's go back to the left side, step up, draw that curve again for the top edge of the belt. Now leaving a gap in the center, let's draw two lines, one on the left and one on the right. Now I'm going to simplify that symbol in the center of the body. Let's start along the top in the middle, draw a straight line going across from the ends, angle this down and out, and we'll pull that down and in towards the center point. Let's trace this shape along the inside, just leaving a thin trim along the outside. Now I want to trace the negative space of that S. Let's start from this top point, come down and in with a short line, bend this up and in towards the top. Let's round up the left side with a curve, and then round up the bottom. Now to go over towards the right side, go up, so I'm going to round this out, come across, and then back down. Let's go to the bottom left, bend this in, around, and then back up. Now from the center of the buckle, let's step down, draw a short line going across. On the left side, bend the leg going out, and then down towards the left heel. Go to the right, bend this out and down towards the right heel. Let's round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, come down, and then bend that up on both sides. Now I'm going to go back to the left side and draw the top of the foot. I'm going to go up, and then bend that down towards the heel, leaving a gap on the inside. It's almost like drawing a half circle. Now I'm going to go back up to the hips, draw the outside of the leg. Bend this out, and then down on top of the feet. Now I'm going to go back down and draw a thick trim along the bottom of the feet. Let's take this curve, step up, and just trace that across on both sides. Now just up above the feet, we're going to draw the edge of the boot. Let's start from the left side. Start with a short line coming in. Now right here we're going to add a V, coming down and up, come down an angle, and then bend that up towards the inside. Let's take that and flip it over on the right. So we're going to line up the outside, come down with a short angle line, add in that V, come down, and then bend that up. Let's go back up and add a small detail to the hips. Let's start on the left side, angle this down and in, angle this down towards the belt. Now I'm going to trace that along the outside. Now going back up to the top, let's draw on the arms. Let's start halfway along the side of the body. Start with the curve of the bicep, coming down and then up. Let's line that up on the right side. Now underneath the bicep, curve the forearm, coming down and in towards the top of the thumb. And then from here, draw a half circle, going up and down across the top of the thumb. Now let's go back up to the top and draw the outside of the arm. From the top of the body, let's step up underneath the head, bend the arm going out, and then down towards the elbow, and line that up on the right, going out, and then down. Now I'm going to curve the forearm, coming down, just round out the wrist, and just pull that in towards the side of the leg. And then from here, step out, curve the finger, coming down and in towards the hip. Let's add the cuff for the thumb, then it's out and then down. Now I'm going to add some stripes across the forearm. From the wrist, step up, follow that same curve, going around, and step up and draw that again. Now just underneath the chin, let's draw a straight line going across the bottom edge of the cape. And then from the ends, bend this up and then out towards the top of the arms. Let's leave a gap in the center, go back to the left, bend this up and out towards the side. I'm going to wrap that cape around the arms and come down along the side. Let's start underneath the left arm, bend this down and then out, and do the same thing on the right. Now I want to close off the bottom of the cape. Let's start back over on the left, come down, up and then in. Now in between the legs, we're gonna add one more curve. And now we'll finish off by standing our art and adding a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. There's a drawing of Superman. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. And if you want to try out another character, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.